So this is the fabric. This is the length of the fabric. This is 60 inches. So after cutting the 60 inches, this is the 60 inches folded into two. So after cutting the 60 inches, I notch it at the middle. You just need to cut two things to achieve this cap. You people are going to manage it like this because I'm holding the camera. I don't even have time. I'm not feeling well. So this is the body of the cap. This is the body of the cap. This is 24 inches. So unfold like this is 12 inches. Unfold 12 inches by 13 inches. So this is the body of the cap. I've notched the body of the cap at the middle too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this long rope. I'm going to fold it to the inside like this. So the right side is going to be inside. I'm going to fold it like this and I'm going to sew it. I'm going to fold it. The right side will be inside. So I'm going to be sewing on the left side. So let me do that and get back. So continuation of the video. This is what I did. Remember I said my 60 inches long fabric, I notched it at the middle. So from the midpoint, this is the midpoint where I notched. From the midpoint, I measured 11 inches. So from midpoint here, this is the middle. So I measured 11 inches from here to 11 inches. Then I started sewing from the 11 inches. You can see that I used my needle, my pin to mark the 11 inches. So I began sewing from the 11 inches. Then I sewed down. When I got here, I drafted a V with my machine. You can cut the V out before you sew, but I drafted the V with my machine. So from the midpoint here, 11 inches. On the other side, 11 inches. See, from this middle, 11 inches here, 11 inches here. So I use the needle to mark it. So my sewing is starting from this 11 inches down. I hope you understand. So this place is going to be open. This place is going to be open. So I'm going to cut this other side the way I cut the first one. You can see I've not cut this one. I just left it the way I sew it. So I'm going to cut the other side. I'm going to cut that side the way I cut this one. Then I'm going to turn it to the right side. When I turn it to the right side, then I'm going to be placing the midpoint of this one on the midpoint of the main body of the cap. Turned it inside out, and this is the shape I have. This is the tip on this side, and this is the tip on the other side. You can see it. See the tip on the other side. The turban is quite simple. It's not even hard to make at all. So what I just do next is I'm going to take the body of the cap. This is the body of the cap. You can see the notch side. I put my machine on the notch side of the turban. So I'm going to be placing the middle point of this cap on the middle point of, see, I'm going to be placing this. I'll put this one on this one. The middle point of the body of the cap on the middle point of the long group. So I'm going to be sewing it straight down. I'll sew from here straight down. Then I'm going to sew from that other place too, straight down. So when I sew this one straight down, then we'll move to the last part. After joining the band to the body of the cap, I hope you can see what I achieved. This is the band. This is the body of the cap. After joining the midpoint to the midpoint here, so this is the long rope. This is the by 60 inches. You can see where it ended up. It's not very long as that. So I'm going to be finishing up the cap now. So this is the tiny edge. So what I did with the other one was I used my beading machine to apply beads to it. So if you want to bead it, you want to stone it, anything you want to do, you can just beautify it. So I'm going to be starting my my sewing from the band, from this line here. I hope you can see it. I'm going to be starting my sewing. So I'm going to be sewing. Then I'm going to be curving my hand a little here. I'll curve my hand a little here. Then I'll sew to the end. I'll sew to the end. If you are a turban maker, at this point you should understand all the things that I'm saying. So after sewing, I'll sew from here. I'm not sewing from the band. I'm leaving this place open. I'm leaving this place open. I want the owner to be able to style it whatever way they want. So I'm leaving that place open. I'm starting my sewing from here. You can see where my machine is. I'm starting my sewing from directly from here. I'm going to shift it here. I'll sew it like this. Then I'll leave a little round on this tip. Then after sewing it, then I can gather it. And my gathering is going to be from here too. We are going to leave this place. We are going to leave this place. This is going to be the right side of the turban. So please help me manage this tutorial. I'm not feeling that well. Thank you very much, everyone.